Alright, so I just got finished playing another franchise mode game of NBA 2K23, which is the best franchise mode in all of gaming, period. With that being said, I literally just watched the team come off a back-to-back and die in the middle of the game. That team was Cleveland. As you can see by the score, I won 116 to 92. But we're going to first go through the overall team dying, and then we're going to point out an individual player who literally died as the game went on. So, as we see, total scores, stats, and everything, which I'm been getting lovely stats with my sliders. Anyway, and the whole overall game pretty good. All right, so let's start with the first quarter. So first quarter, it's pretty much even. I'm like, these two teams don't like each other. It's not a heated rivalry like it was when it was the Gilbert Arenas Wizards versus the LeBron James Wizards, the Deshaun Stevenson Wizards, and Soldier Boy, and I forgot who the other. But anyway, so the teams were going back and forth. Second quarter, pretty much the same. As you can see, you see Cleveland starting to drop a little bit in the shot percentage. So the first half, pretty even. Raul Neto hit a 3 to put them up by 4. So you have your first half stats. Now, come the third quarter, which, in my opinion, in basketball, the third quarter is the most important quarter of the game because it will set forth what will happen for the rest of the game. If you come out flat, it's hard to come back from that. If you continue that hot streak that you were doing in the first half or whatever, then you're going to pretty much control the game from then on. So the third quarter, I shot nearly 60%, 59 to be exact. Meanwhile, they went 7 for 22. So again, a team dying as we speak. They literally lost their mojo in the third quarter. And then come the fourth quarter, no different. They couldn't make any threes. They barely went to the free throw line. A team literally died on that court. And the fans, they were hooting and hollering at the beginning of the game all through the first half. That third quarter, it just got quieter and quieter and quieter till it was dead silence by the fourth quarter. And obviously the fans started leaving because this turned into a blowout. Now, we want to talk about an individual player dying on the court. And he wound up getting hurt midway through the third quarter, but we're going to take a look. Everybody's favorite new acquisition, Donovan Mitchell. Acquired in a trade from the from the Utah Jazz. As you see, Donovan Mitchell's overall stats, he only managed 14 points in 30 minutes, 5 for 24. And he was also 4 for 16 from three-point range. His buddy Garland didn't shoot any better, but we're focusing on Mitchell. And let's look at how each quarter ran. So he starts out the game, he's hitting damn near everything. Even though he shot 4 for 8, 3 for 6 in the three-point range. Looked like it was going to be one of those nights where I'm going to have to constantly adjust to him. I thought I was going to have to double him. And then that's when the sleep came in. Because second quarter, this nigga proceeded to go 1 for 8 from the field. 1 for 6 from three-point range. And only scored 3 points. And no other stats not even a turnover. So first half stats, he's 5 of 16. Still, it looks like he could possibly get back into it and present trouble for the Wizards. And nope. He goes 0 for 3, 0 for 2 from three-point range, and this was the quarter he got hurt. He wound up spraining his left ankle. I don't know who he came down on, but just know that this is when he got hurt, so he didn't really play much of that quarter. By then, as you saw the team stats, the third quarter is when I got hot. Now, he plays through that sprained ankle, but it wasn't really worth it because he went 0 for 5 and 0 for 2 from three-point range. In the second half, he went 0 for 8, 0 for 4 from three-point range. Since the second quarter, this dude pulled a John Starks, and let's go back, let's count it. 1 for 8, 1 for 11, 1 for 16. How awful for the Cleveland Cavaliers to have a man. Unfortunately, he did get hurt, so it did affect his shooting. He tried to play through it, but this man literally died on the court. So that was unfortunate for Cleveland because they needed him, and of course he left with a sprained left ankle. We could look at the other side of things. Let's look at the other side of things. Bill really didn't play that much. Was quietly scored 23 points. Porzingis, a double-double, doing his thing, 23 points, 13 rebounds, 5 blocks. Jared Allen was blocking shots on the other end, but he got in foul trouble. So, as you see the highlights on the right-hand side. Kispert came in 4 for 5 from three-point range. This man was on fire. Glad I have him on the team. And then everyone else is, served the purpose. DeLon Wright, Monte Morris, they shot okay. They weren't really doing anything, but playing their roles. So we won. I think we have another game in a couple of days. I'm probably going to have my players do a little rest and not going to really have them do much on their off day. It's not really an off day per se, but I'm going to schedule them for light activity. Other than that, it was a good game, and let's watch some Porzingis highlights. Let's watch them. Yeah, Porzingis is definitely having his game. So, other than that, hope you enjoyed the little breakdown of the game, and I'll talk to you folks later. Peace.